I don't think so.
I think I'm all right.
Who remembers what we did last time, then? Guess I should actually get to roll 20.
I know we were going after the goblins to get the hammer called somewhere. I have it written.
Yeah,
hammer?
No, I think it's just the hammer.
I think so too. You were right the
It
first time.
is. Yeah.
It did have a name. I don't think anybody caught it, though.
Ah, please.
I swear it was on this chat somewhere, and I was like, I'm going to remember that, and now I don't see it.
It was the Hammer of Tungstone.
Ah.
Nerd humor, like tungsten.
Ha.
Super hard.
Get out. Oh, wait. I've been getting people with this joke today, which I'm sure you've all heard, but we're going to do it first.
Okay. I'm ready.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Anything you want. He can't see you.
No. You call it a fish.
That takes me back to middle school.
Right. Very nice. I like it.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll take
you.
it. My literal mind was like, no eyes. Okay, like, Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Like
You're welcome.
cave fish and blind fish. And, yep, no, it was good.
Fish with a cane.
But what does a hillbilly call a deer with no eyes?
Dinner.
Heard no idea.
Even the deer with eyes are dinner. That doesn't make any sense.
No, what are you, stupid?
Yeah, it's like dessert.
All right. Who's got the history? So we're looking for the Hammer of Tungstone.
Yeah, and apparently to the Goblin place. We came back through the big evil place, the evil zone, and we fought a nasty man. Big nasty man.
Mm-hmm.
I like how
Yeah.
everything goes back into Fang speak. The evil zone, the nasty man, the Goblin place.
Yeah, and in that case, if it was Fang speak, it would be like, and then we got back to this town, and they've made some huge upgrades. It's much smellier. It's much filthier. But yeah, it looks like Serapin is taking some hard hits. We can like barely get some food. I was originally looking around for a healer. I remember. What am I? I can't click on my dude. I don't know what my stats are.
Oof. Unusual.
There we go. Yes. Okay. I am still speaking slightly. Yeah. Cool. That's not good.
Yes.
And I think I was asking for some kind of herbal medicine. Oh, I think it was healing potions or something of the like, and they did not have that. And also, the inn was like they barely had any food. I remember something along those lines. And I think we were gonna rest or try to before we set out.
And then Fal Dune did some crazy stuff with magic and is like trying to help them grow plants and stuff.
Yeah, that part kind of turned out to not work, but I was able to just like make some berries for him that are like utterly bland but quite nutritious. So I just got like a
Just,
bowl
like-
full of that.
Yeah, we're just eating, quick oats.
We're eating a handful of uncooked rice and then washing it down with some water.
Crunch,
And
crunch.
pretending.
Joke's on you. I love rice.
Uncooked
Delicious.
now?
Oh, it's a little crunchy.
The OG Rice Krispies.
Call those Rice Crunchies.
Call those Rice Extra Krispies.
So I feel like you guys had already discussed
we
the
rest.
prices for rooms and done
Yeah.
the rest. So
I think now we're
Sounds
just getting ready to go back out. I think that was what was going on.
Healing our mortal
I think
injuries
that
by
sounds
sleeping in a bed.
We're basically going to a Pokemon Center, dude. Thank you.
all right. So everybody got a long rest. So treat yourselves as appropriate.
Woo!
And yep, you have the right of it. You were headed back towards the Goblin Cave because last anyone knew, Dostaraki was the last person to have the Hammer of Tungstone, along with the Sapphire Sun, which you had already recovered. So you're hoping you can find some clue to its location or the hammer itself at the Goblin Cave.
Question for everybody. My current XP is at 29175. Is that correct? Is that what everybody
Yes.
else is at?
Yep.
That's not what mine's at.
Awesome.
Mine's at 29175 99999.
Okay. All right. My mistake.
Yeah, I may want to beef up
How
those
could you be
numbers a
so
bit.
foolish?
Yeah.
The
Bump
box
that up.
ends, you
Down
know,
to
can't
the-
fit the whole thing in.
Millionth decimal. Okay, and so did that level us up at all from, I think 7 is where we were at?
Nope, you are still level 7.
All right, excellent.
The level slow down from here on out.
Yeah, and also we leveled up twice the last time we leveled up, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you took quite a jump there.
That's why I was excited. I had to
That's a
make
good
sure.
point.
I'd like to turn some goblins
Yeah, last time we
into-
were there, we leveled up twice.
So, after your long rest, everyone's healed, feeling pretty nice. I turn it over to you guys. Anything else you're doing before you take off for the Goblin Cave?
I think I'm pretty good.
I kind of need some food.
You're out of eggs?
Well, I've been cherishing the eggs. They might hatch by now, so...
That would I think I would argue that would actually be better to have hens that would lay eggs. Well, not right now, I guess, but you know,
That would be cool.
in the future.
Yeah, you never know. We might
Yeah,
be able to trade them, too.
You're like 3 months out from that.
I can tell you
Long
from
time
experience.
Right now, this town is starving.
Yeah, we'll just see. Yeah, I mean, if we get to a point where we're starving, we can totally break open these eggs. Oh, actually, no. I bought rations before. I have 5 rations left on me. Is that going to be enough for our trip to the Goblin? I think we'll be
I've
in
got.
back.
Well, it should be.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Also,
This is only like a few hours away, I think.
Yeah,
also, I
okay.
can make food for us, so that's not really a problem.
Also, we have the rice dispenser.
It brings a whole new Hey, pull my finger.
Oh no!
Here comes some berries.
Suddenly, they're even less appetizing.
Yeah.
Strangely.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for clearing all that up.
Yep. I'm also ready.
Sorry, big yawn. Ugh.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. So, anything else? You're good in town? You ready to leave?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
good.
Okay.
Ready.
So, you grab your stuff, head to the gate. The guards know the drill by now. They let you out without any fuss. And one of these will be a map with a road on it.
During that wake up time, I forgot to mention, I changed out some of my spells for some different ones. So,
Okay.
be aware.
Ooh.
I no longer have heat metal.
Shock.
As much
Gas.
as I'm
Wow.
sure that's going to disappoint everybody.
That is a really
Coward.
fun spell, though.
I prepared that back when I thought we may need to get rowdy with some dwarves. Unfortunately, against goblins, I feel like it's a different skill set.
Goblins are like,
Would
what are
be.
armor? What are pants? I don't know.
Some days I identify with the goblins. Living in squalor.
Some days I feel that's their greatest strength.
Pantsless Thursdays.
Hey, now that we work from home, I mean,
Every day is Pantsless
Yeah.
Thursday.
right? Why not?
Live your best self. My best self is pantsless.
All right. So, I guess I'm gonna need dice. Let's get these out.
Dice for D&D? What?
So, I did look it up, found in my notes, and it's going to be like a 6-hour journey to the Goblin Caves from town.
All right.
Everybody go ahead
Alright.
and give me your perception rolls, and I'm just going to do it in 2-hour blocks, so we'll just do 3 sets here.
Sure.
Do we need to be in marching order? And which direction? Is it northwest? Or I'm sorry, northeast or southwest?
Almond Bay.
Yeah, go ahead and put yourself like you're marching north.
I think we're going this way.
Yeah. I think it's...
Oh, this'll work.
Yeah,
Like, move
I-
around me,
I don't
peasants.
have a note about which specific direction it is, so it's northeast. Because that's the way this road points. Did you try to say something?
What is it?
Cut out.
Oh, no, sorry, I just said deal.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
Oh, deal. We all heard D.
D.
Right. It sounded like you started to talk and then like your internet cut out or something. All right. We have everyone's perceptions. Okay. So the first 2 hours of the journey passes without serious incident. And go ahead and give me the next set.
Holy
Oh
cow.
boy.
Snake eyes on D20s.
Well. Starting off strong.
I think it would be fascinating to have a 20-sided die, but instead of just the numbers, if they needed the number of dots on each face.
20 dots on the face of the D20. I mean, you could do it.
You could. I feel like that would like alter the rolling like properties of the dice, though. If
Does it alter it any more than, like, say one side has a 1 on it and then one side has, 18, 19, 20?
well,
Like,
that's not hugely dissimilar, though. I don't think, given like because there's so many faces. On average, all the ones facing away from you would have about as many as the ones, not facing you. I don't know.
I think the bigger problem would be deciphering what you have rolled by counting the dots. Like, you wouldn't know if you
that'd
rolled
be
a 19
miserable.
or a 20.
yeah, you'd have to recount it 2 or 3 times because they're tiny dots, and you have to like
Yep.
break out a little needle or something to point at them to make sure you're counting them all.
Mhm.
or-
You know what
It's
would be
gonna-
even better?
I'm
though,
glad-
Stop
is if
play
you
every time they call.
arrange the dots to spell out the numbers.
Ah, that's a good
Not
idea.
To draw out the
Mm.
numbers.
Please
on.
explain
2
to me
could be
how you're
tough.
going to arrange the dots to spell out 2.
Not to spell it out, but it makes the shape of the number with dots.
Please explain to me how you're going to arrange the 2 dots to see the number 2.
It'll be tough. I'm gonna be honest, but I feel like the purpose of that was once it gets higher, it gets more difficult to just count up the dots, but you now have more dots to spell out more numbers.
So
Okay.
I want
It's
this to
true.
be your homework for this week.
Shit, I've kind of got other stuff to do.
Nope, this takes priority.
So
I'm
we're
good to go.
flawlessly in augmented reality.
If you can 3D model it, I can 3D print it. Although I might have to scale it up to get the right resolution.
The worst part is I certainly can 3D model it, but holy fuck, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I can also print this, so I want the copies.
Friend of mine has a resin printer, so we could even go to the next level.
Dude, don't even
wow.
contact your friend. That's what I own.
Oh, great! Yeah, I've got FDM.
Who do you think you were talking
I
about?
do fancy resin things.
Yes. I have so many minis now.
Nice.
I wanted to get the one that printed with metal, but it turns out that you shouldn't do that in an apartment.
Oh dear.
That would be metal.
Well, you'll have a house soon, right? Problem
I
solved.
will.
There you go.
Well,
Are
I'm
you gonna
thinking about
3D
it.
print a house
I need to get
out of
back
metal?
into my. Yeah, I need like a solder desk, so I'm thinking about it, and an air compressor. Those are the two things on my list that are going in the garage, and then we'll see what kind of crazy stuff happens from there. There's going to be like life-size models of Fang walking around, and a few, people are going to be screaming. Why
That'd
is
be
that
great.
guy always green?
That just sounds racist.
See, I'm going to recruit you to my ranks. Green lives matter.
Green lives matter.
I like it. All right. Anyway, fortunately, you don't encounter anything on your travels there. Go ahead and give me one last set.
You must have rolled a ... for us not to have encountered anything.
Must have.
Actually, it was ...
I'm sorry, I thought that's what I said. I'm sorry.
Good lord.
Wait, you falling asleep back there?
What?
Wait, you falling asleep back there?
No.
You can take a ride in the cart if you're tuckered out. Although I still think you're doing better than me.
Yeah, it's true, even on a nat 1.
Don't ask us how.
All right. You guys haven't fought one of these things in a while. The dice are favoring you when you're traveling, apparently.
Woo.
Woohoo.
So, after several hours of eerie and uneasy travel, throughout which you are fortunately not interrupted, you reach the mouth of the Goblin Cave, which is pretty much as you remember it. I don't know exactly how I described it the first time we went through this, but it looks exactly like that again.
Wow, nothing's changed. This looks exactly like we left it the last time.
Oh wait, are you sure that part hasn't changed yet?
You know? You
Oh
might
no,
be
you're right. It's the same.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are the eggs still here? Are they...
100% real.
Oh, that's right. Those are just normal eggs now.
I mean, I see this dragon egg.
Ironically, yes, the eggs are still on that map.
Okay, so guys, here's what I'm thinking. We come in this time and we're like, hey, we actually found those dragon eggs. And the goblins will be like, whoa, that's sick. You guys should totally come on in. And then we just take the hammer back and leave peacefully. Who's with me?
Oh, that could be a tough sell. They might be onto our dragon antics.
I don't think we did that last time. I don't remember. I think Orsik walked in there and he was like, hey, check out these eggs. And the goblins were like, nah, I'm just going to fight you. And then they did that.
Well, that's very
So
possible.
I think the egg thing could work. Like, hear me out. Do we still have the paint?
I don't think so. I certainly don't. It's not in the cart.
Oh, boo. Okay, I guess we may just have to, like, espionage in there. Do we want to try to sneak around, or are we just going to be like, yeah, we've beat the goblins once, we can do it again?
I mean, we can try to sneak around, but I can't guarantee that Orsik or I will be any decent at it.
I did learn how to do a thing somewhat recently. To try to disguise our movement to make us harder to, like, be seen if we're trying to not be seen. I learned to pass without trace.
Oh.
I got that. Oh, we could try it, I guess.
No harm in trying.
No, I don't. Yeah, sure. I still don't have much faith in myself to be decent at it, but it's worth a shot.
If we do that, though, we better, like, get out of there within an hour, because it's gonna wear off after that amount of time.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright, I guess we could give that a try, and then, you know, it'll never fail, so we don't really need to come up with a backup plan.
It's true.
If I've learned anything, it's that is true. No plan doesn't survive first contact.
That's like, why have a plan B? Plan A always works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So you are headed in.
Stealthily.
Okay.
Very stealthily.
Who said that?
Exactly.
And what's your marching order?
I guess I'll go first, unless you guys don't want me to.
I mean, I can go first. I'm, no offense,
Yeah.
quieter.
Yeah, no.
None taken. Believe me.
Here's a question though. How are we gonna manage the cart situation?
Oh, check this out. We'll sneak around. Orsik can sit on the cart so his clanky armor won't get all knocked around. And he won't hinder our progress.
I'll watch the cart if you want me to. It does have
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
sure.
of snacks on it, so just warning.
I was thinking you could. Oh yeah, don't touch my bark. I kind of need that to survive. I was thinking like you could ride on the cart, so you won't have to do the walking with the clanging.
Yeah, hey, I'm down.
Sure. I like
I'll
this
scoot
point.
you my butt right up on over there, and I'll sit pretty as I can.
I think there's plenty of space still on it.
I think so.
I am. Hold on, I'll give you my weight.
I've got you at 241 with all the stuff in you.
I am at 59.650000000000.
So
I'd
that's
say
you
I'm
with all
a
your
good
armor
60.
and stuff?
Yeah, that's with all my
okay.
armor and what I'm carrying. Yeah.
59
Alright.
pounds?
Orsik only weighs
find that-
59 pounds. This just in.
Hang on. We gotta make this more accurate. Orsik, you're actually like... Nope, it won't let me make it small enough. Trying to shrink you, but it just keeps letting
Alright.
It's very small. I doubt that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that math checks out.
Okay, let me see here. I have all my
Petite
weight
boy.
plugged in. I might be reading the wrong thing.
I see.
My weight on inventory says 59, but then total says 59.99.
That's probably just the weight of like stuff you're carrying, but doesn't include your own body weight.
That I believe.
Yeah, right above that inventory. And then your weight, I think, is on core stats? Or maybe background.
It's on background.
Oh.
Well, regardless, you should be good to go. Because the cart can hold, I believe, up to 500 pounds. And currently it's chilling at like a cool 200.
And I think with all your stuff, you're only like 234 and some change.
Yep.
Wait, Orsik, how much do you weigh?
175
175.
plus
Okay.
60.
I will go with 175. I weigh 150, so that's like 225. Felix, how much do you weigh?
What?
Well, if the cart can
no.
only hold 500 pounds and it's carrying the whole team right now, I mean, we can't fit anything else in there.
That's clever.
Nicely done.
That was funny. That was totally worth all the mental gymnastics we had to jump through. Maybe you should use that one on the goblins. It might kill them with all the thinking they'll have to do.
Sure, I mean, if it'll work, I'm all for it.
All right. I have dropped you on the map. So, entering the Goblin Kingdom, everybody go ahead and give me a perception check as you walk into the mouth of the cave.
I can see that it's very dark. Oh, there we're in the... No, we're not in the top right. That's a bear. We're a little bit left of the top right.
Left of the bear.
The bear's in a circular room. That's innovative. Oh, no, we can only see in a circle. I'm an idiot.
The hell are you talking about?
His bear icon. I drug it off to like a dead
Oh,
I swear it's a bear. It's over that way. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
zone. He sends his bear through the walls.
So,
Bear, there's all the eggs. They're beautiful.
I got my roll in before the dash.
Ah,
So
okay.
I'm keeping my 1560.
You should. That's absolutely fine.
Dragon egg reel. God, what a great egg.
Yeah, he's in there with the eggs. It's probably a great idea to put the bear with the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the eggs safe.
I was trying to hatch them.
What could possibly go wrong?
Trying to hatch
All
the
right.
real dragon egg. There we go.
Just the real one. That's right. So Wit and Fal Dune, you are paying attention as you enter the cave, and you notice it doesn't look like there's been much traffic in or out in recent history. There's a pretty decent layer of like undisturbed dust on the floor.
Does that no sign of anyone coming in or out also pertain to our footsteps we make? Because I definitely cast Pass Without Trace before we got in here.
Apparently, yes, it would apply to your footsteps as well.
Smart.
Actually, can't be tracked. Yeah, I mean, can't be tracked except by magical means. That has to mean that it obscures your footsteps. So,
Does that also mean that we
Sure
can't
hope
be
so.
tracked with the naked eye, unless by magical means?
depends on if your naked eyes are magical.
So, like, can they see us? Can they track the photons bouncing off of us?
I imagine it kind of seeing them out of like the peripherals of your vision. Like, wait, was that real?
I imagine it
you're
would be a
being-
scenario where they're just, like, they can't even see us.
Oh yeah.
Or
I'm
smell
not sure
us.
if that direct.
They can
Or
taste
if you
us.
guys have ever been that tired that you start hallucinating,
I don't
that's
know,
what it's like.
I don't know if I've asked everybody here before, but anyone else, when they get, like, they stay up all night, so they are still awake when they're supposed to normally have woken up from sleep, does anyone else, like, taste newspaper when that happens, or is that just me and I'm weird?
Might just be you there, homie.
Yeah.
That's just you.
Also,
Everyone else.
to be fair, I don't remember the last time I did that intentionally.
Yeah, I'm old now. That doesn't happen anymore.
Like, if they don't page me for something, I'm in bed at like 10,
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm not up past 10:30 anymore, I will be very grumpy.
Okay.
right? Now, I am up at 6, but
I used to
Hold
do
on.
that when I had to pack newspapers, so, like, they'd be on somebody's porch by the time the sun came up on, like, on Sunday. So I just wouldn't go to sleep on Saturday, do that Sunday, and stay up. That's why I think it's weird that it's newspapers.
Well, it's probably just like a weird memory thing because you remember being up that late with newspaper, and that's why your mouth tastes that way.
did you have to lick your fingers to like separate the newspapers or something?
God, no, I'm not a savage. No.
Okay.
I would just
Just
come back
checking.
with really shiny fingernails because the newspaper is, like, slightly abrasive. I
There
just
you
remember
go.
that was a very funny side
Free
effect.
M report. Anyway, yeah, you guys notice that there doesn't appear to be much traffic going in or out of the cave recently. Your own footsteps are not leaving any tracks due to the Pass Without Trace, but you are visible. Doesn't
that's fine.
provide the party with a cloak of invisibility or anything, apparently.
Which I need.
So our footsteps are like not detectable. This might be like too meta of a question, but I'm curious. Like, if we stepped on a landmine, would the landmine no longer like detect us? Would it not go off, or is that just not at all how this works?
I think that's outside of the scope of the spell.
Okay.
I think it is.
I think the spell is designed so that you could like cast spell, run across a snowy field to the woods on the other side, and then 10 minutes later somebody who walks into this field will never know that you were there.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if
Yeah.
they were standing in the field when
Mhm.
you got there, they would clearly watch you run across the field. You
That,
just
ma-
wouldn't,
that makes sense. That
you
makes
wouldn't
sense.
leave footprints or you wouldn't make a sound as you were doing it.
Yeah. Gotcha. But it wouldn't be like we're,
I'm under
we're
the
walking
same
light as a
assumption.
feather. We didn't trip this tripcord, or yeah, I get it.
Right.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
So since that is significantly different than your expectations, Fal Dune, if you'd like to retcon that, you may.
I mean, no, it's absolutely not. I was under no delusion that we would be unable to be seen. I thought it was funny.
Got
There
it.
you go. Level 2
Fair
here is
enough.
mass invisibility.
Woo!
Right.
Woo.
You cast this like 9 times a day. No one ever has to see us. That sounds like a great spell. I need that one.
Hmm.
All right. Back to you guys.
I guess I'm still chilling in the cart.
Guess we'll go in.
Oh, that's right. You're in the cart. So I guess hang on. I gotta. You sit here for a minute. You go there. You go there, and then you go back in the cart. But you need to be to the front. Oh, wait. There. Boom. Now it's correct.
Excellent.
So, Wit, you enter the entryway of the Goblin Kingdom, which, if you recall from last time, there was a set of walls about halfway back the room to the south, with small little towers behind them.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't appear to be anyone there at this time.
Huh. I'm gonna just step in a little further then.
I'm gonna warn everybody right now. I think the lack of movement might indicate the presence of mist monsters, and that's what kicked all the goblins out. I can't confirm this theory until we encounter them and they try to kill us again, but I'm pretty 50-50 at this point.
I think we know another thing that kicked out all the goblins, and it's standing in this entryway right now.
I mean, yeah, I understand that, but the fact that nothing else has moved in here since then is somewhat concerning.
Do we want to light some torches then?
Oh, speaking of torches, my mistake. Those torches that were lit on the wall when you walked in should not have been.
Oh, that's fine. I've got the light spell on the cart. We're kinda torch deficient at this point.
So it's all you with the light spell.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you all have your dark vision. I think that means you'll be okay.
It means we'll be able to see them, but it won't prevent anything from coming up and, nibbling our ass off.
Well, I don't think a torch would really do that either.
Maybe. Right, we haven't rigorously tested that. We'll have to put that on the spreadsheet.
Can we fit the cart through here?
I'll say yes.
Wheel Orsik in.
Oh, goodness.
Woo!
When you get into battle, you just roll the cart ahead of you with Orsik in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like wheelbarrow mode and just send him.
And to put the cart in danger? I don't think so. We're gonna do that thing where we push the cart really fast and then stop it, so Orsik barrels out like a boulder.
Tumbling out and rolling across the floor.
Comes jumping up with an axe in each hand.
I love it.
Dear me.
I make a pretty good cannonball, just saying.
You would.
Yeah.
You pretty much are a cannonball.
5 more pounds than I thought, so hey, win-win for everybody. I'll just tuck and roll.
This is a winning idea.
Bowling for.
Pretty sure there was a scene in The Hobbit in the river chase. Didn't the guy pop his arms out the side of a barrel?
Yes.
What a great movie. The movie was okay, but man, they made The Hobbit real dumb. Dude, sing.
Hang on.
Someone disagrees.
Hold
on, you talking smack about the Hobbit in there?
I'll fight you.
Hold on.
All right. She was going to put the chickens up, so the dogs got real excited.
What?
Carry on. It is dark, and you do not see goblins.
Maybe the goblins have passed without trace. Whoa.
We're all just sneaking around each other right now.
Oh, where'd you guys go?
Like, it's going to be abandoned. We're just rolling in here like SEAL Team 6.
Well, I just want to keep sealing.
Keep sealing.
Keep sealing. So I think I'll. Should I stay in this cart? You guys want me in this cart, or?
You probably don't have to be if it's going to be mostly empty. Yeah, I think it would. be more helpful for you to be mobile. Although we will have to cancel Plan Cannonball, which is
You don't have to
unfortunate.
cancel it. Just, pin
Yeah.
it. Put a
Yeah.
pin in it.
We'll
Yeah.
just, yeah, right. We'll put it on standby.
Plan Beta.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do?
I'd like to go farther in, but I'm too scared to be the first one to move.
I noticed
Whee!
that.
I'll move. Okay.
There. So, as you move down towards the wall, you find smeared across the floor trails of dried blood and other traces
Hmm.
of the goblins.
It's a goblin viscera.
That was here upon your last visit.
Given my extensive hatred of anything greenskin, can I maybe do an investigation of that blood and see how long it's either dried for or fresh for?
Sure. Roll me an investigation. Apparently,
Or
It really is.
Like
This is
tasting
damn.
it, like, yeah, it's not very fresh, or it might be.
So you take a look, and it looks. I don't remember now how many actual in-game days it's been since you guys were here, but that's how old it
I
is.
think it's been a few weeks.
I'd say probably a few weeks. Yeah.
Well, we did that.
Sounds like us.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're really good at murdering things.
Yeah. So if you recall, there were a large number of goblinoid creatures living in said.
Oh
In
yes,
said
this is where I
cavern.
lied to them. Yeah, I was like, "Hey guys, I got some eggs,"
Mhm.
and they were like, "Kill him!"
We didn't lie. They were eggs.
True.
100% real.
Because they didn't want them.
They wanted to taste my hammer instead.
Gross.
Ugh.
So yeah, the blood and viscera that's trailed across the floor seems to be dried, and probably about as old as the last time you guys were here.
And are those corpses still around from when I did the smashy smash?
Nowhere in sight.
The plot thickens.
It's not good.
The plot congeals.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Coagulates.
Ooh, even better.
Alright, well,
Everybody's terrified to move any further forward. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not moving first. What am I, stupid?
hey, I'll go running in there, but I don't want to be the guy that's like, "Oh, you just aggroed everybody. Good job."
Clang, 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 clang. There goes Orsik with his pots
Man,
and pans.
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, we have to make you guys start getting cart grease.
Good one. Drawing
All right.
raucous laughter from the peanut gallery.
Standard table, or is there any drawers on this table?
No drawers, just table.
Boo.
Hmm.
Like to turn this table into a drawer? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
The dried blood and viscera across the floor seems to be making a trail leading back towards the door, leading further into the caverns.
Well,
Yes.
that's good.
Do you think something like came in after us and ate all the corpses and dragged them to the back?
Probably.
Something big?
Yeah, it's my current fear.
Or
Yeah.
medium-sized.
Because, like, not to put too fine a point on it, but, like, we did leave some bodies behind when we left last time, and I can't help but notice that those were not there.
Yeah, there's no bones.
Leave some bodies behind. Stacked corpses like pros, guys.
We really gotta Tetris these things more.
I don't even know what that means, but I agree with it.
All right, into the next room of death, I assume.
That's the spirit. Oh, is this door open? Is it still unlocked?
Yep, the door seems to be like halfway broken off of its hinges,
Yeah.
just hanging by the one hinge.
Ooh.
Wit looked
Yeah.
at it. Of course it's unlocked.
Ah, that's
I was gonna say I just walked through, so
As Wit stepped into the cave, you heard the echoing click of every lock in the place open simultaneously.
Guys, I get nervous. You know when I get the shakes when I'm scared. Somebody help.
Okay.
My knees are knocking.
oh lord.
What makes that worse is that the numbers block your character moving.
Aw.
So yeah, we can't really see your character. We just see all the numbers, and
Yeah,
every now and
we-
then, like a corner of your token
we-
sticks out.
We pretty much see this.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Sure.
I get an idea.
If it's the correct idea, we don't know.
That is always open to debate. With Orsik, anyway.
I'm gonna... Ooh, here's an idea. I'm going to close this door as much as I can. You said it was like half broken off the hinges?
Yeah, but you are able to. Damn,
Close enough.
You are able to like slide it closed and kind of wedge it into the frame.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'd like to go back and grab... I'm gonna leave the cart here for a second. This is one of the worst ideas I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna light myself up. Go over and grab this chair and just sort of block the door with the chair.
They'll never get past the chair. Good thinking.
No, it's impossible.
I appreciate how in the
Brilliant.
party we've got Wit who can open any door, and Felix who could close any door even when it's broken.
Yeah,
We got
that's,
the full,
Really cover your bases.
We're quite
That's
the duo.
pretty good.
got the full coverage. Next thing you're gonna tell me
Alright, there we
Orsik
go.
is the master of doors which are ajar. Opened just a little bit, just so we have everything covered.
Mm-hmm. Master of the cracked passageway.
I apparently didn't add what I was supposed to add to my.
Oh man, he didn't add the hammer to the Goblin Cave.
Quick, we gotta run through this whole dungeon while he's distracted. Go, go, go!
Quick speed run it. No.
Get to the end. I know what's in here. I just forgot to actually grab the stat block and put it on my
That's funny.
spreadsheet. I was looking for it. I was like, damn, I know this is around here
Well,
somewhere.
the Terrask is on page 270. You know if you're
Oh,
looking
that's
for
right. I need the giant Tarask though.
that.
Yeah, where's Mecha Terrask?
Where's the flying Terrask?
Like 6 times the size of the regular one, and it's a robot, so it's immune to basically all conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have robots in D&D?
They have automata,
Yeah, Emeron
Oh.
has like all that fun stuff.
like
Ooh.
little clockwork.
Even the I
Yeah.
think the regular Dungeon Master's Guide has the Modrons.
Mm-hmm.
which you
Mhm.
fought the tower with the Azer.
Well, and there's the Warforged race themselves.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I was
awesome.
thinking of. I was thinking of D&D Online, and I was like, isn't there actually like an automaton, like, right? Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
Warforged. Yeah, those
I
guys
love
are cool.
Warforged.
Oh, they're so cool. A Warforged, what's that, like, Artificer or whatever?
Yeah.
This is the way.
You're just like a Gundam at that point. You're a
Yeah.
Gundam. Being attacked by one of my jackets. Oh my gosh.
I'll counter your magic with rockets.
With guns!
Yeah.
No, I played a Warforged Paladin. I think that was one of the most
Ooh.
fun characters I've ever played as. Because you automatically have a higher AC and strength.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun just charging in.
Did you have to do any weird stuff with, like, the deity stuff with paladins and Warforged?
So, what we did in my campaign was we had Warforged were actually created from volunteers. So mine
Oh.
was created from an Azamar, but she actually, in the process, it was so traumatic, lost her memory. So she's just this basically emotionless killing machine. But then when she came to meet the party, she started to become more human and learn jokes and all that kind of stuff. She was really fun. But we didn't do much with the. I'm trying to think of what her deity originally was. It wasn't Tyr. It was like one of the gods of courage. So she'd have like these flashbacks backs to her original life, and getting like making the oath to the god and having like the words seared on her arm and like the angelic tongue.
Oh, that's so
It
cool.
was fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was a cool
I can
character.
see like story arc, like books and books and books.
Oh yeah,
you could go on forever with that. That's cool.
Yeah. I had fun writing her. A lot of fun.
So, as you continue deeper into the Goblin Cave, the smears and trail of viscera get thicker and more pronounced. You can see where individual corpses that you had left behind were added to the trail and dragged somewhere deeper into the caverns.
Well, that's fun.
Well, that's
Just
not good.
follow the viscera.
Follow the Viscera Road.
God, if Dorothy had
The
to put
only
up with
road
this-
I've ever known.
So
You
like,
know what time it is?
is there anything else in these rooms, or is it just like
That's fair.
stone walls with wooden tables and chairs?
Yep, the stone walls, wooden tables, and chairs. It's all the same stuff that was here before, basically, just minus the corpses.
Okay, you know what? If we wanted any of this stuff last time, we would have taken it.
Exactly. Except
So-
for that hammer. Didn't want
Um,
that hammer.
I'm gonna. Every time we enter a room with a table, I'm gonna casually glance under the table to see if the hammer's there.
Love it.
It's a good plan.
Just like real cash.
I mean, these are goblins. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just chucked under a table somewhere.
Yeah,
it's in a
they're
box.
leaning
with,
up
like,
against the wall.
a screwdriver. And
It's in a box called labeled Goodwill.
the next question is, what would goblins donate to Goodwill?
Hmm.
I assume anything that's not shiny.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I'm picturing just like packets of Jello. Like they're not in the boxes
Alright.
anymore, so you have no idea what flavor they are. It's just that little brown package.
I don't know why you're picturing that, but okay.
I can dig it. Traveling Jello salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Mystery flavor. Half off.
Yeah, it's a mystery even to me.
I'm not even sure what this is.
Crab
Jello?
crack.
Cocaine? I don't know. Well, I have a new NPC.
Could even be
to
one of
add
them
to my
silica
campaign.
packets.
Silica packets. You eat that. You leave the simulation.
Oh, yo, a barrel! Hold up, we found some good shit in barrels last time. What's in this one?
Oh yeah, Buddy Barrel.
I didn't write down specifically what was in this one, but I know you searched it last time and you didn't
Oh.
take whatever it was.
Lame.
Sounds like us.
I recognize that
It
barrel.
does.
Barrel owes me $5. I'll be back to talk to you after we get that hammer.
Oh, as you keep making your way through, entering the next room, you find that you recall this being a storeroom with relatively neatly stacked barrels and crates, and I guess I could have done a better job of this. The barrels and crates have all been like knocked around and many of them are askew. See all the askew
Yes,
barrels?
Look at this askewness.
Oh boy.
Hang on. Boom. Askew.
Ah! They're so askew and it's so chaotic.
That's not ideal.
Not in the
Or-
least bit. Step around the barrels. Why do I feel like this is going to be the murder room?
Probably the visceral road.
The road entrails and dry bodily fluids has something to do with it.
Hmm. Yeah, poor shoes.
For sure, it's before cartwheels.
Hey, at least we don't have to grease them now.
Not sure
That's
that's
a
how
good
that works.
point. I didn't even think about that. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think if anything, this is probably cleaning Orsik's shoes.
Oh no.
Ah, fire.
Oh, thank you.
That fire's out.
It's
It's just
it used to be
cold
fire.
ashes on a hearth. Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hmm.
Woo!
Okay.
Aw.
Ooh, wait a minute. Which one was first? Nope. Wit was first. Okay. Orsik, you messed me up. Your other one. I thought it was part of this one.
Sorry.
Wit. I think you're the only one that would hear this.
I'm too busy worrying about the cart.
I think this is like the third time I've rolled a 20 on one of the two dice, but it's the second one.
Ooh.
It's very disappointing. I see the 20 on the dice on the left, and I'm like, oh yeah. Then I look to where the chat is, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. That's fair.
Just means you're prepping it for when it really counts.
I'm getting it ready. I always leave my dice so the 20 faces up, so that the difference in gravity from like the top of the die to the
Smart.
bottom, it'll drag the atoms down and weight it towards the 20.
Smart. I did the same thing.
Do that.
All right, not to interrupt this discussion of dice, but do you guys hear the sound of like 2 large hams being dropped in the next room?
Like,
Kind of
Is that you petting the dog? I don't, for what it's worth.
do you mean
Okay.
like
Cool.
Yeah, I did not hear that. But
Cool.
I will take your word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were speaking as Wit. I thought you were speaking as Kimberly. Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry, I was kind of using my actual
What?
voice.
You guys hear me
What?
dropping hams?
You're hearing what in your house? What's going on there?
Like, her mic must be more sensitive than I thought.
what? That's in what scenario would a person just casually be like, "Oh man, does anyone hear the sound of 2 hams hitting the floor in my house?"
There was
Weird.
my old apartment, I had to make sure people didn't hear the pregnant yak.
What?
That's an excellent point.
The people in my upstairs apartment would vacuum, and their vacuum cleaner, it would go like, yeah. And Jacob one day called it a pregnant yak.
Accurate. I could see how that would work from like from the apartment below.
Really funny.
I don't hear 2 hams slapped together, but if you hear it, then I'll say I hear it.
Do you mean like they were dropped on the floor once and now it's stopped? Or
Yeah,
is it like
yeah.
repeated?
No, it's done. No, it's gone.
Okay.
Done. No, no more hand dropping.
In either case, the answer is no. Well, if it's coming from that way,
It's like a
where
euphemism for something.
if it's coming from that way where the blood's coming from, do we want to like head this way? Maybe there's a way, like around. Try to like get it from behind, like yeah, because like we're not really here to fight a thing, is what I imagine the 2 ham sounds is. So if we can like sneak around and get the thing, we can just pop out and we
Is
Gucci.
everybody dropping like what? Jacob
Yeah. But yeah,
Isn't this way like the bathroom?
Can anyone hear me now?
yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, you lagged, so what he's saying, instead of going this way with the ham sound, if we instead go this way, we could maybe flank them.
I'm down. I'll play more support so I don't aggro everything, but or at least until something is aggro, then I'm gonna hit it in the face with a hammer.
I like that plan.
So you know, you
Great
guys
plan.
just point me in a direction and tell me when to make noise.
All right.
Unleash
From what
the
I
hero.
remember, I think up here is just a closet, but we can check anyway. I think this is the only door that actually leads out. But
I don't know. I kind of think that leads elsewhere. I think it wraps around somehow.
We
Unless
can always.
okay. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna find out because other people are going in front of me because I'm scared.
All right, sweet.
it wraps around.
Oh.
But I think we're gonna have to keep, from what I can see out of these open doorways. So if we go north, it's gonna end like right here, and the blood still goes up on another path.
Oh, we don't want
right
that.
there. So I don't think it's worth a shot. I'm not shooting it down, but we're probably gonna have to go around that other side as well. Just throwing it out there.
Well, we still got the sneaky spell on us, right? So we'll just be extra
I believe so.
cautious.
So long as we've been in here
I like
less
the
than an hour.
Just
sound
slips.
of that.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been an hour yet.
All right, sweet. Then yeah, we still Gucci.
And if you guys are still sneaking, then I'll need you to make stealth rolls as you move.
It isn't like a plus
The
10.
cart actually helps my stealth.
Yep, and you do get a plus 10 to it. So whatever you roll, just assume we're going to be adding 10. So you're all pretty sneaky right now.
That math
Just out of
checks out.
curiosity.
Challenge accepted there.
Oh boy.
What's the 16, dude? What the heck?
You rolled on that one, and it's still over 20.
Love it.
Yep. Even at my worst, I'm more sneaky than any of you.
That is incredible. It's like, I'm so good at sneaking, guys. It's like, oh wait, you're kind of loud. So good.
Shut your mouth. We're being quiet. Loud shushings, librarians always do. Shh. Anyways, where are we going?
Can't wait for Fal Dune to make his roll.
What do you mean I did?
He's so stealthy.
Oh, you did. The
Didn't
roll
you?
was so
Oh,
stealthy
yep,
you can't
sorry.
see it.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I
Okay, that one
apologize.
didn't land.
It certainly didn't.
Look, I got a 52.
I think it was the timing, because it was funny. Oh, that's still a 15, though.
Yep. Okay, so you're making like better than average stealth rolls, even with some pretty terrible dice rolls.
Better than average! We rolled a 5, a 4, a 1, and I somehow got an 18. I'm leading the pack by like a mile.
Well, your stealth checks are better than average. Your dice rolls are terrible. It's all really all down.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. I'm just putting on a good show for the cart.
Essentially, what's happening here is Fal Dune's carrying you.
Oh, yeah. And the cart's carrying him, so I mean, transitive property.
It's turtles all the way down.
But how much weight can that cart hold? Hold your
Let's not
applause.
start it again.
Pause for laughter.
Quick, keep moving before he goes into something else.
Okay, which way were we going again?
If we want to, I
Either
say
way.
let's go up this way.
Yeah, let's go to the north.
Let's say this one. Hey, how's it going?
Long dark corridor.
So you step up into that long, dark corridor, and there's considerably less blood and viscera here.
That's why I'm kind of thinking we don't. Hey, you know what? We'll follow it out to the end anyway.
We'll throw the cart in reverse if it turns out to be bad.
Boop, boop, boop.
And after a good, 25 feet or so, it reconnects to the corridor that you were just looking through.
Those sneaky architects.
Hey, but we didn't have to open up a door though.
true.
So if you think about
which
it,
was
it's
already
That's
broken
true.
totally
or
worth it.
something.
Shh. Let us have this.
You can have it.
Thank you.
How much XP do we get for beating that door?
Alright. Well, if it wraps around, I'm going this way. Because it's easier to get maneuver the cart through.
All right.
Hello.
How much XP do we get for beating the DM?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
The door is secretly a cart-eating mimic. Charming.
No!
You might actually cry.
Eat me instead.
All right. So this is the part where, if we all remember, I forgot to draw a passageway through to the next room, so I'll have to bump you through the wall here.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. I mean, yep, yeah, man, good times.
So,
Yeah, I totally
you,
I
can,
actually do vaguely.
you can react, but don't tell everybody else what you see.
I will do my best not to react.
Whoa. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then, everybody, as you enter the room,
It's
as you
modern
enter the
art.
room, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Let's see how quiet you're being.
Come on, Wit. Come on, girl.
There you go. Well, the 4 and got a 14.
Oh boy.
Hey!
What's 10? Still a 10. Really glad we have this.
Well,
I'm not sure what the
So,
interaction is with a natural 1 and pass without trace. This is going to be interesting.
I think you're right. I think it is going to be interesting.
Orsik, is this where you make your perfume?
So,
Close.
as you
This is
enter the
like
room,
this would be like a war trophy room for me. I'm gonna have to come back here at one point, redecorate, throw a rug down, but display all the corpses. Let the goblins know that I hate them and all that.
Flip a few of them off every now and then. Like on your way out, just yeah.
So, as you enter the room, obviously, you find that the trail of viscera coming through this door, and indeed from the door to the south, as you can see, all ends in an enormous pile of goblin corpses, just heaped one atop the other in the center of this room. The stench is basically unbearable to everyone who hasn't been in close proximity with Orsik for several months.
That was funny.
And as a bonus, as Orsik walks through the door and trips on a rock or a broken piece of furniture or something, right there, a large shape rises up out of the mass of corpses with body parts kind of falling off of its head and stares you down from across the room. Everybody go ahead and roll
What the
for each.
fuck?
Hold on, guys. It looks friendly.
Hang on, let me remove all the turn.
Yeah, we can just say hello. You said roll initiative. Sorry, that last part kind of cut out for me.
Yep, roll initiative.
Okay.
Imagine having that as a pet.
You
Right.
can imagine.
Don't mess with me. I'll collect your corpses.
We'll get Bestie. Bestie!
Back to the right layer. Right. Dice. Let's see. All right. Wit, you're up first.
Bestie, no! Can I see what I've now affectionately named Bessie in the corpses I can actually
Yes. So the creature is sort of a cross between like a giant scaly caterpillar with like big maw full of teeth and some tentacles around its face, and it's just kind of reared up, almost like a snake, out of the pile of corpses. So you can see at least like the top half of it.
I'm gonna shoot it and yell, "Down, Bessie!"
Oh yeah.
Bessie!
Jesus.
You have to fix your crit damage, but
I
jeez,
will forever have to do that
Literally.
crit damage.
literally this is max. Like this is a max damage roll.
Yeah, that's a beautiful roll.
Ow. I just gotta do a sneak attack real quick.
Unfortunately, I don't think you get. sneak
Yes,
attack.
I do. Those aren't enemies; they're dead. Because I am the swashbuckler. Hang on, let me put it in real quick. If I can find it. Hang on 1 second.
Apply your 20 damage for a week. Wait.
Are you within 5 feet of it?
Oh, that's what it was. That's what I couldn't use. I knew there was something with sneak attack that I couldn't use. Just didn't go that 14. I'll still take the max damage.
Still take
All right, I
12.
got your crit in though.
Perfect.
All right. Full turn.
I am gonna. Can I like sneak around? Not around, but can I get over here? Like try to get some cover behind these chairs.
Sure.
Down, Bessie.
All right.
Where
We
her? I love her.
get that in the right spot. Wrong where. As you are taking cover behind the chairs, everybody go ahead and give me a perception.
Ooh, boy.
Nothing.
Yep, I see it. Right there. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the cart. Holy shit.
Fal Dune, are you perceiving?
It's on there on my screen.
I'm going to take that as a 0.
Should I roll it again?
Here you go.
Nope, it's there
Wait,
now.
no,
there.
we see you.
Get a minute.
Yeah, you were DJing for a minute,
Yeah.
scratching the records.
Fal Dune, auto tune.
Yeah.
All right, Wit, as you are stepping across that doorway to go and hide behind. Oh, another one just came in.
I mean, you could use the first one.
As you're stepping across that doorway to hide behind those chairs, you hear something large moving in the room to the.
Are you okay?
You need to like restart your router or something.
Do you have a strong?
I'll reset Discord. I'll be right back.
Another 6 seconds before he.
Behind by like a minute.
That's. While he does that, everybody take a 2-minute break to grab a drink or something. 'Cause I need a glass of water.
Derby.
Copy
Alright.
that.
All right, say something. Let's see.
Hi.
Is it working?
Better, yeah.
You do better now, yeah.
Right.
We were getting your messages like 15 seconds or so probably after you said them.
Oh, nice.
So we took advantage of that time to grab a water break.
Well, the worst part is I could hear everything you guys were saying, and I'm like, my internet must not be that bad then. And then I'd say something, and he'd be like, I guess he's not responding. I guess he can't hear us.
Yeah, to me it would be like a minute and a half delay, and then all of a sudden you'd be like, rip it, rip.
It was
Oh.
great.
He's trying to do something.
All right, is everybody back?
I'm back. Whoop.
I think we're still witless. Ho, 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 ho.
What a getter.
Very nice.
Me.
Forgot about Stanley and the slice of pizza in the.
And that stupid triangle thing. They do such a good job though of like that, like quick thrown together, like, you know, when you're working and, you know, like, I don't know, management decides that like something needs to happen like yesterday and they want you to do it out of nowhere. And I think they just perfectly captured that in that whole like saber, like, yeah, that was perfect.
My dad and I think that The Office is hilarious. No one else in our family understands it. No one else in our family works in an office,
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
right? You just don't get it unless you've been there.
Yep.
All right, Wit. As you step across that doorway to go hide behind those chairs, you hear something large moving in the room to the south.
There's two Bessies.
Oh no.
And just as you take cover behind those chairs, something else comes bursting through the doorway.
Oh my.
Holy shit, it's got even more buttholes than the first one.
Looking something like, God, I don't even know how to describe this. I'll just use
Ugly.
A grotesque bulbous creature borne along on 3 sturdy legs. That's 3 legs, not 4. I would have definitely said there
Of
were
course.
4, but I couldn't see the other ones.
It's a
That's because you're a fool.
Yep. With eyes and nose set along vine-like stalks that extend from the top of its bloated body. Rubbery tentacles ending in spiky, leaf-like appendages that it uses to shovel food into its gaping maw.
Oh my.
What a gaping maw.
So, that creature bursts into the room and seems to be chasing Wit, who just ran across that doorway. Let's see. Make sure I've got this right here. Do a bunch of flipping back and forth on this one. Yeah. All right. Wit. Well, an 8 to hit's probably not going to do it.
Thankfully, no.
And then how about 15 to hit?
Nukes it, beats it, so yep.
Okay. That is dice. Take 7 bludgeoning damage. Plus 6 piercing damage. And give me a either an athletics or a what's the other one? Acrobatics check?
Acrobatic.
Yeah, to escape a grapple. get 11. Okay. You are not grappled, fortunately. So it attempts to bite you and fails, but lashes out with one of its tentacles, which does some bludgeoning and piercing damage, and attempts to grapple you, but fortunately you're able to dodge that.
And you said that was 6 and 7, right?
That sounds about right.
I'm using my uncanny dodge as my reaction to take half.
Boom. And then it lashes out with the other tentacle, 22 to hit.
Well, yeah, that hit.
My goodness.
All right, 5 bludgeoning plus 6 piercing.
Okay, do I have to do another acrobatics check?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never played one of these before, so I gotta keep track of everything. Make sure I'm doing it right.
Good idea.
Nope, you're good. You managed to dodge away from the tentacle enough to not get ensnared, but you are somewhat injured.
Quite, actually.
All right. Next turn, the somewhat smaller creature in the middle. Flip.
The creature has a name.
Sorry, Bessie.
Thank you.
With a high-pitched, chittering shriek, it comes scuttling out of the pile of corpses. Body's just heaving to the left and right as its many legs propel it through the piles of carrion, and launches itself at Fal Dune.
I mean, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, what does the chittering screech sound like?
I'll just let you use your imagination. It's way better that way.
Boo.
I'm taking the cheap way out. All right. That will be a 25 to hit.
Do I get a bonus to AC because of the chairs in my way?
I think no, unfortunately, since
Boo.
it's a melee attack.
Then that does it.
And, so that was its tentacles. Take 3 poison damage, and give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Whee. 2 digits, baby. We love seeing it.
Oof. So you needed slightly more than that. So you failed the Constitution save. You are poisoned for 1 minute.
Oh, what if I try really hard to not be, though?
Well, you can try really hard to not be at the end of each of your turns, but until then, the poison is also a paralyzing agent.
Okay. Oh, fun. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I believe Pass Without Trace was a concentration spell. And it is. Let's see if we're still
boy.
sneaky. Should I make a different con save or the same one for that one?
It would still be a Constitution save, just with a different DC.
Okay. So that one's going to be 10 plus the 3 is 13. No. It's either half the damage or it's 10.
Or
it's higher.
10, whichever is higher.
Alright.
Which is
Going for 10. Let's see 2 digits, baby. Oh, that's the crit. Fucking thanks. Awesome.
You're paralyzed, and they're already attacking you, but you're not leaving footprints in the gore, at least.
Maybe they can't see me. Because I'm so stealthy.
Maybe their vision is based on where I've been instead of where I am.
Maybe their vision is based on only vertical things. So now that I'm horizontal, they can't see me.
Yeah, I suppose you would fall down at that point.
But I'd
So-
fall into a chair, so I'm in a sitting position.
I guess bonus points for that. You planned well. Orsik. You see one large creature come barreling through the door, waving spiky tentacles and slamming them at wit. Another large, ugly caterpillar snake, death-looking thing comes hurling itself out of a pile of corpses.
What'd you call me?
Proceeds to paralyze Fal Dune. What are you doing?
Oh my god. I'm gonna call it to Wit and say, how are you doing right now?
Oh, if I had to put it in numbers, I'd say I'm at about half health right now.
Casually on the phone. Hey, what's going on?
Well, I don't know that there's a right action to do here. I'm sorry, Fal Dune, but I'm gonna go with the advantage because this guy looks like he might be slightly meaner. Please hang in there.
It looks
Very
like
mean.
it looks like I'm trying really, really hard to give you a thumbs up.
All right, that will definitely hit. 9 bludgeoning damage.
And then backswing. Right in the spoida.
Excellent.
And then, how's he looking after that? Or she, it's 2021. Orsik's progressive.
Very true. Hard to say. Not incredibly affected.
All right, I'm going to use a class skill.
Like Orsik has a class.
It's true.
He has Dwarven class. You understand it.
That's why he has to use it.
And I'm going to attack again.
Woohoo!
And since you get to take 2 attacks on an action, wouldn't you get both attacks on this one too? Pretty sure?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So 16.
Are you
All
kidding
right,
me?
that definitely hits, yep.
Oh,
With your advantage, that also hits.
Oh,
for
yeah.
8 more.
take that. Heathen.
So
And sorry, go ahead.
it's definitely looking fairly rough now. Like it's roughed up a bit. It's still in the fight and ferocious, but it doesn't look fresh as it did when it first came in.
All right, I'm just gonna mean mug it, kind of taunt it, let it know that it's not the smelliest thing down here. Okay.
There's a new odor in town.
Felix.
Well, I'm a lot closer to this one than I'd like to be. But I can't really move a whole lot, so I shall, whoops-a-daisy, whip out my trusty hand axe, cast upon it the Inflict Wounds spell at first level, oops, and do my best to just kind of hurt it a whole lot.
And give me your d20 for your wild magic as well.
And that's the healing part. Ah, you chump. Dang, those gonna be really good too.
Honey, you have advantage.
Yeah, since this is a melee attack, right? You actually use a
Sure is.
melee.
It's a
spell
melee
attack.
spell attack.
So you do have advantage. So 26 versus AC will definitely hit.
Woo.
The healing is the magic surge, 18 damage, an additional 13 if made with advantage. How does the crit work for magic?
I assumed it was the same as a regular attack. But the way I do crits, instead of it being max damage, is I just roll the dice again.
Yeah, and we had been playing it with max damage on one set of rolls and then a regular set of rolls. In this case, I guess with magic...
My problem with it dealing max damage is that it would, like, obliterate it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, because in this case, that would mean that you would do like 40
30.
damage.
Yeah, I'd stack 30 on top of whatever I rolled, which seems a little unfair.
So maybe with magic, that rule doesn't seem to make sense, and we can stick with like you did already,
Okay,
the standard double roll.
I can live with it.
If we need to revisit that later, we can. But
Sure.
yeah, 18 and 13, 28, 31. All right. So you slam some inflict wounds on the creature, and it is now looking pretty ragged.
Ooh. I will probably end my turn, but I'm gonna look through my inventory to see if I have anything that will cure paralysis. Because Fal Dune's not looking so hot. But I'll say that'll end my turn, because we've only got friends coming up.
All right, Fal Dune.
Minute.
Yep, you get to breathe gently and make a Constitution save. Those are your options in that order.
I breathe gently.
All right. You do manage to shrug off the effects of the poison. Make sure. Yep. So you are no longer poisoned, but that is at the end of your turn. So.
Oh, that's the end of my turn? Is it doing that?
Yeah. At
okay.
the end of your turn, you can make the check.
Alright, that works. That actually works for me because I was going to look around to see if this thing had eaten the corpses. Because if it hadn't, I was just going to pretend to be a corpse to give it the old surprise next time. But if it eats corpses, I'd be like, well, it's probably not the best strategy. I'm going to get this guy so good, I'm going to attack him from the inside because he's eating me.
You do notice that many of the corpses appear to be missing pieces.
It's probably a coincidence.
But we might have done that, though.
If he ate you and then you changed into like a really big bear in its stomach, would you just come bursting through?
Maybe it's like a zombie
Good
where
idea.
this guy, I'm like a reverse zombie, so this guy bites me and he'll become just a high elf.
Fine.
Sure,
We haven't experimented yet. We don't know that that's not how it works.
that's true.
A were elf.
All right, Wit, you're up.
All right, well, I'm gonna stab this jerk.
Indeed. All right, that will hit.
That hit?
7
Okay,
damage.
cool. Now I get some sneaky damage.
Sneaky. All right. He's looking pretty ragged and a little bit worn down now.
I really wish Rogue's got 2 attacks.
Aww.
They kind of do. You kind of got like 19 with your sneak attack damage.
Yeah, but one more, dude. One more.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and actually, she
God.
kind of got like 22 with her sneak attack damage.
For all of the damage that you just did,
No!
the rapier part dealt 1/3 of that damage.
I know, right?
Also, what the hell was
Crazy.
that?
I'm eating kettle corn.
No. Logan just went, ah! Is there Flash Gordon in the house?
What the hell was that?
Oh. Yeah, I'm doing something else on the side, and I'm not too happy about it at the moment.
Ah, it's Flash Gordon. I knew it. Logan's trying to become the masters of the universe.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and to just be like, man. That way, if this jerk wants to come after me, he has to do opportunity attacks.
There you go. Tactical thinking.
I'm trying to.
Not wanting anything to do with opportunity attacks, or perhaps just going for the closest target. The creature instead begins attacking Felix.
Alrighty.
So, Felix, let's see. 13 to hit. I think that's going to miss.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay. An 11 to hit. That's also going to miss.
Yep.
And a 14 to hit. Damn.
What the fuck?
I assume the 14 misses too.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently you managed to dodge all 3 attacks, the bite and the tentacle. Some sort of ninja.
Go me.
It's the cart.
Well, that was
Yeah,
quick.
it gives me power.
The one that came crawling out of the Carrion scoots further south and goes after Orsik, perhaps thinking that it has already dealt with Fal Dune. How does a... Oops, flip that over. It's a 9, a 6, so 17 to hit.
Miss.
All right. And a nat 20, which would be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Seems like a fairly low damage attack, though. 16 piercing damage, even with the nat 20.
Alrighty.
So the creature clamps its jaws down on your forearm and takes a chunk out of your flesh.
Ow.
And then it's your turn.
Do I need to do any con saves or anything?
Not for that one, no.
Okay, excellent.
Some guys have all the luck. I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
Alright. I'm going to keep assaulting this tentacle monster to my Fang East.
Alright, unfortunately that will miss.
It's okay, I'm just warming up.
Alright, that will hit.
Alright, I'll tickle him. And then I'll keep mean mugging him. And, I don't know. I'll talk bad about his mother. And that won my turn.
Alright, Felix.
Well, I still don't really have many options other than just to continue to hit this thing. But... hold on. Hold. Oops. Love when I hit the wrong button on my little bottom bar there. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna attempt another... What I'm gonna try to do is maneuver myself without the cart around this way such that it's effectively flanked, and I'm going to try to hit him with another one of them inflict wounds.
Alright, that will definitely hit. 22 necrotic. How would you like to do it?
I real stealthily sneak up right behind it to where it can't really see me.
You get plus
And I do, that's true. That's why I snuck. That's the only way I was able to sneak around it. And I take my hand axe. I just give it a mighty swing from up to down, straight north to south. And it just does the job.
Alright. You cleave the creature near in two with your mighty hand axe, boosted by your inflict wound spell. And it collapses to the ground.
Alright. I'm good with that.
Alright. Fal Dune. I think you're still prone, but you're unparalyzed at least.
Hey, we take those. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news, I'm now alive and able to move. Bad news, I'm kind of boned from this distance. Oh, wait. Maybe not. You know what's not useless from immediate close ranges? Is
Bears?
a bear. You know the only thing better than a bear in this
big
particular
bear?
circumstance?
A flaming bear.
More
Multiple
bears.
bears, baby. Woo!
How many bears?
Let's see. Beasts with a challenge rating of 1. Let's go with 2. 2 brown bears. Seems like a good number. 2 beasts with a CR of 1 or lower, so that would be 2 brown bears. Woo. All my friends.
Yeah.
Whee. And now, y'all never seen this strat before. Now we play 3 Bear Monty. Because my druid class... hold on, pause. My druid class allows me to use the wild shape as a bonus action. Woo.
All right, now which bear has the ping pong ball under it?
One of the bears.
The lady.
One of the bears was previously paralyzed. Guess which is which. Just for the record, I'll say that the bear currently in the middle, that one's me.
Got it. And does that take up your whole turn doing all of the summoning and polymorphing?
It
yourself?
does. It's an action to catch the bears, and then it's a bonus action to do the other things while out.
Got it. Wit. Suddenly bears.
Well, I mean, I wish I could say that I was surprised, but this is just a Tuesday. All right, I'm gonna join 3-Bear Monty over here, and roar, and stab a. Sorry, Bess. I'm sorry.
Not that sorry.
Bessie is like hella flanked right now.
Does a
So
16 hit?
that will definitely hit. Let's see. 8 damage.
Which just pretending. Like, Bessie, I gotta do it.
Bessie, I'm sorry. You're in with the wrong crowd, Bessie.
All right. Bessie's now bleeding profusely, moving erratically, and responding sluggishly.
Bessie.
Well, that's the only way it can respond. Nothing? I didn't get anything? It's my best joke of the night. This is a slug. Thank you.
All right. Bessie, in terror and confusion, lashes out at Wit, since you were the last person to hurt her. I guess it's a her. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, Bessie.
All right. This is gonna be. Let's see. That is 18 poison damage.
Well, I'm using my reaction to use evasion and half that.
Okay. And give me a con save. Oof.
Ew.
You fall to the floor, completely paralyzed.
Bessie, no.
And turning from you, Bessie then lashes out at Orsik with a 14 to hit, which I'm pretty sure is going to miss.
Miss.
All right, Orsik, you're up.
All right, Bessie. Time to go out back. Kind of. I can re-roll that, so I'm going to re-roll that damage die.
Okay. Wasn't sure what you were going out back for here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little better, I guess.
Ooh, she pretty.
So it'd be 8 plus 2 for 11, right?
Yep.
All right, how would you like to do it?
Oh, yeah. So I'll just leap into the air, come crashing down on little Bessie's little skull.
All right, with your glowing Azer hammer, you crush the chitinous skull of Bessie, the carrion slug. And after some writhing and thrashing on the floor, the corpse grows still.
Do you guys think Bessie ate the hammer that we need?
No.
Oh, I guess we should probably get Wit up before I start asking questions.
Wait, no.
Laying
Roller.
on the ground, looking around, not moving.
Hello?
I will go up to Wit and proceed to do my impression of that dog that Kimber was showing us earlier. Roar. Love me.
When does my paralysis
Or-
end?
1 minute, or you can make the save at the end of your turn. So since combat is over, you probably would be able to shrug out of it within no more than, I'm sure, 12 or 18 seconds.
I was going to say I try to drag Wit away from the unpleasantness here, and like, but that's looking around the room. That's just
Yeah,
not
no.
gonna happen.
That's not that
unplugged.
good of an idea. Here,
And
I
that
don't
might
know how
actually-
long Wit's gonna stay paralyzed, so I'm just gonna pick her up and put her on the cart.
Rawr, rawr.
I'm gonna stay on the cart. Cart's comfy. I was the only one who got smacked. No, wait, Fal Dune got smacked.
Rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Do I hear
Uh,
anything else moving just so I can look around?
Give me a perception check.
If you hear two hams slapping, let me know about it.
Just the grossest description.
I was trying to think of like, okay, what sound would it make if something under an enormous pile of rotting bodies moved? Like, be like some meat falling off a pile of stuff onto the floor.
Yeah, 2 hands slapping.
I'm gonna start using that. Yep, it's just two hams slapping.
You mean 2 hands clapping? Nope.
2 hands slapping.
No, I know what I said.
Orsik, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
So,
Go.
are we thinking these
What
are...
is Bessie's texture? Sorry, I'll let Wood ask her a question.
No, are we just thinking the hammer of justice here is in the goblin pile or in the Bessie pile?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Oh.
Rawr, rawr.
My vote is that we search the rest of the goblin lair first, because searching through corpses is not high on my list of priorities.
Uh,
I mean, we probably will have to at some point.
does if anyone else has dogs, if anyone else has been like sitting on the couch and the dog's big enough to like rest his head on the couch, that's what I'm doing to Wit in the cart right now. But when I hear Felix's idea, I'm gonna turn to him and be like, "Rawr."
All right.
Right, no corpse jumping.
Fal Dune seems to be in on it.
As,
not
as
yet.
are my friends.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. So how do you proceed with your search?
Probably head into one of the next rooms. I can't really see if there's a room up here, because my vision's not that great, but I see a door right here.
Might as well go
Yes.
south at closest.
I can see a room up to the north, and it looks like there's actually more blood, like visceral trail going up towards the north, but also to the south.
Well, I think the trail is probably bringing them all in here. There probably were more corpses out farther this way.
True that. Yeah, that's also definitely probably it.
Alright, onwards then.
Felix is like a detective.
Detective Felix is what they call me.
We had CSI Orsik, and now we got Detective Felix. Squeeze on through.
Can I check this body real quick? This thing.
This puppy.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not
This,
Bessie, but the other one.
Tentacle thing.
I lost you for a second. Hang on, I gotta move this to the back. There we go. Yep, so, and I honestly don't know how to pronounce this. Let's see if I can figure it out. Otiug? Otiug?
The fuck did you just call me?
My mother was a saint.
Oh, and Otyug, wasn't it actually a three-headed bear?
That's funny.
Oh, good. Look, D&D Beyond has a button you can click to have them like say the name. Odiug.
Mm.
Because that's grody. Yuck.
There's a little. I put a link in chat, but there's a little audio button next to the name. It's perfect.
Oh,
Andy,
cool.
It's exactly what I needed.
how many nerds spot over the actual pronunciation of it is what I want to know.
Countless.
I'd like to know who came up with how to pronounce the name, and they wrote it down, and they're like, people definitely know how to say it when I spell it this way.
Perfect.
I think that with Pokemon a lot, too.
I know, right? I've never actually fought one of these things, so I'm always glad to see new monsters.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah.
I thought that thing was gonna like
I
pick us
like it.
all up and fling us around like Incredible Hulk.
You guys did kind of luck out on the attack rolls because it only got to hit like 1 or 2 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, like I was pretty sure that Felix, you were gonna go down in this one, or
100%.
at least be very injured, and then it missed 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us who thought that.
All right, well this thing looks like it's just a beast. I'm just gonna take my trophy and go.
All right, what's your trophy?
Let's take a fang.
Okay, that should be pretty easy to get, and there's a bunch of them, so you can try multiple times. So I won't make you roll for it.
Thank you.
And then the other one, for reference, is a Carrion Crawler.
I really love the Carrion Crawlers, I'm not gonna lie.
They're an interesting monster, especially with all of the corpses that tend to pile up in D&D campaigns.
Exactly. So if you don't mind a side story about Carrion Crawlers, I can save this for end of session.
No, go for it.
So my boyfriend has a pretty big campaign that he's homebrewed, and he was running it before we were a thing. But when we were just friends, he had me actually guest star in it, and I was in this big desert area as like a monk in the desert. And the mount I rode was actually a giant Carrion Crawler. Her name was Lucille, and I loved her.
Dude, yes, I love it.
And so when the party came across me in this Carrion Crawler, they're like, "What the fuck?"
That is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I would be terrified of that. I would be absolutely terrified of it. Anyone riding a giant anything, but especially a worm. Mm-mm.
It's just over there like.
All right, so yeah, your search. How goes it? Tell me what you're doing.
Going back. Oh my gosh, the 3-headed bear.
And whenever the Triceratops decides that it's going to turn back into Fal Dune, just let me know and I'll swap him.
Good joke.
Yeah. When does it wear off? What's the maximum duration?
We want to like check the beds to make sure the hammer's not in it. I mean, I don't know why it would be, but we apparently missed it last time.
You never know with goblins.
Yeah.
They were probably using like a magical hammer to like set up some basic beds.
To hammer nails.
Assembling IKEA
Yeah, I can see it.
furniture with a world-class magical hammer. All right, so you look through all the beds, tossing off the grimy sheets and blankets that are covering the terrible, foul-smelling mattresses, but you find no hammers, surprisingly.
Oh,
that's frustrating. Hey, you know what? We tried though.
No one could say we didn't.
I see 2 doors to the north. And you know how I feel about doors.
They must be opened.
There's a bunch of doors.
So I think I'm going to open this door to the north.
Okay. Dynamic lighting. The door slides open and reveals itself to be basically a small cell. It's empty right now. The other door that you were seeing to your left is actually a set of bars.
I see. Yep.
Hence the weird dynamic lighting there.
No, I can dig it. I can dig it. I actually was thinking that it was like a broken down door, but now that you say bars, yeah, that's perfect.
Before we go through this door and this door, I'm fairly certain that it goes down this way. Things are right. This is where all the bathrooms are, right here. And I think it comes straight back around. Oops, this way.
I think you're right.
I think you're right too.
I'm pretty sure. We can go in and check. And by we, I mean Orsik. But I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, the goblin bathroom.
Problem. Is this door open?
Yep, it's open.
Kind of see something.
You can definitely smell something.
Surprised Orsik still has a sense of smell.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you rediscover the goblin bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, from memory there, Felix, your map of that area was pretty accurate. You were off by like 1 block.
That's
it
fine.
It went 1 block further to the right before it turned to like loop that little dog leg and then go back out.
I can see from where I'm standing, I can see straight through here, and right here is a hallway. So I knew it had to be at least this far. Oh, you know what? I'll keep it. No one's perfect.
I'm gonna go back here and just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna just look
nice.
around for that hammer in this trash pile.
Okay. So looking through the generously named trash pile,
Yeah.
you go ahead and give me an investigation.
Please tell me he's not looking for the hammer in the pile of filth.
Well, so
Sacrifices must be made, Felix. They must be made.
Must they?
For Orsik, it's
I mean, the mist isn't that bad.
I could look like this.
We can save the whole world. One of us just has to reach their hand in the goblin toilet.
So you don't find anything. You don't find any hammers for sure in the pile of goblin refuse.
You never know. Maybe one of them ate it.
Now go hug Wit.
No, I
Yeah, who wants a hug?
You ever seen a bear with 3 heads walk backwards out of a room before?
Yeah, and I'll kind of just report back to my people. Yeah, there's nothing down there. I think we have to go north.
I can live with getting away from the filth. I can live with that.
back into
Then
the
I walk
world.
out and see the pile of corpses. Like, oh shoot.
Spoke too soon.
Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr, rawr.
So for reference, the
I
pile
can't
of corpses counts as difficult terrain. You can kind of skirt around the edges to minimize that, though, obviously.
Is it difficult to navigate if you have 3 heads, though?
Yes, it's still just as difficult to navigate.
Can I leap and jump and then kind of like cannonball myself like it's a pool into this pile of corpses?
Oh no.
You certainly could.
Pretty tempting. Pretty tempting stuff.
What kind of dumb question is it?
Well, I wasn't sure if it would be like, you might land on a bone fragment that might.
I mean, you might. I'm not saying you
We
would.
probably will. There's a lot of bones and a lot of fragments in there.
Did we check this big pile?
No, we haven't done corpse
I
diving
haven't.
yet.
Well, what am I, stupid? You could if you want to, though.
Is that okay, or would you guys rather just go north?
No man, go for it if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah, you do you.
I want to search
We'll call
around,
for you if we need
especially
you.
in this northern area. I think that I would at least see some rags that I don't necessarily know or recognize, and it seems like that's unique.
Okay. So if you're going to search the corpse pile, go ahead and give me an investigation, and we're going to leave you there digging through the rotting corpses for a while everybody else moves along.
You don't know that.
All right.
Anyway, I'd like to leave without him as he digs in the corpse.
To
Bye,
be fair,
Orsik.
it moves along time-wise, not necessarily leaves the room. Not trying to force a split in the party here. Just saying, it's going to take you a while, so we're going to see what everybody else is doing while you do
Yeah.
How long is a short rest? Because I could do some. I could just like sit here and chill on a chair, catch my breath,
I'm going to watch him dig for a while.
file my nails.
Sure.
I think minimum is like 2 hours or something.
Oh, okay. It won't take that long.
Oh, I thought it was 1 hour.
I don't know how long.
How long is a short rest? 1 hour. You're right.
I don't know. If that's what we would do, I would help in the searching. Just because I'm doing pretty alright at the moment.
Rar?
Let's investigate a little bit more, and then if we don't find anything else interesting, we'll just come back for him. Like, don't go too far, kind of a thing.
If something comes along, he can always just hide in the corpses.
Yeah, right. I mean, he probably smells worse than the corpses right now.
They'll never see it coming. Surprise, Orsik.
The only problem is going to be finding him when you guys get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm straight diving in here.
We should put a bell on them real quick.
Orsik, you smell better.
Yeah. Guys, hop in. Some of them are still warm.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Oh, hey, what's up north up here?
Let's just keep going, guys. What's up north?
24 hours later, when you arrive back in town and realize that you didn't grab Orsik and throw him in the cart, you just grabbed a rotting goblin corpse. Damn,
Oh, I always get those two confused.
It's weekend at Orsik's.
So through this broken door, you find a short hallway that ends abruptly ahead.
Why does this seem suspicious to me? But it's probably nothing.
Rar.
It's just a
I don't
closet.
trust things that end abruptly.
Send in a three-headed bear, see if he sees anything.
Rar. I would like to, like, poke at the door with my snoots. To see if there's, like, some kind of trick wall or if it's just a fuck-off closet.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation.
Investigation. Woo.
Actually, would it be 3 investigations?
Well, I'm still just one bear. The other 2 are just, like, following me around, so probably not.
Okay. Ghost bears.
Whee. Rar. It's the spirit of the bears travel with me always, so that's why, I'm doing it.
Investigating the end of the hallway, the wall to the north of you seems flimsier than the others.
Rar. Rar. I'm just, like, making a commotion. Rar. And, like, gesturing with my head towards, like, come here.
What's up?
Rar. Rar. And I, like, put my 2 paws on it and, like, scratch at it like a dog when there's food up on the counter and it's like, why aren't you giving me the food?
Oh, he must be hungry.
I'm then gonna look at Wit expectantly. I'm like, turn to Wit, turn to the wall. Turn to Wit, turn to the wall.
I'm just gonna shoot you a message spell.
Rar.
Hey, what's up?
I say, old chap, that wall to the north there appears to be more flimsy than the other walls, what? Perhaps it's a false
Hold on.
one.
The one to the north or the one to the east?
The one to this one yonder. I'm pointing at Wit. Perhaps she doesn't get the message. If you could tell her, please, I'd be most appreciative.
Oh yeah, Fal Dune says that this wall here is more flimsy than the others.
Oh. He's a bear. Why didn't he just push on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, a bear with 3 heads is gonna take that chance? No.
I'm gonna message Fal Dune. Hey Fal Dune, how come you didn't just lean on it?
Perhaps it's a door which is locked, in which case it would be more expedient to put Wit there in front of it, so the lock would pee its pants and just open immediately.
Yeah, he thinks it could be locked.
I mean, I'll investigate this flimsy wall. See if there's a lock.
And to be clear, which wall are you investigating?
The one that, the 3-headed, the bear clops.
Fal Dune.
The Tricera bear was,
The Triceratops.
Yeah, there was some confusion about which wall the Triceratops was pointing at, so I wanted to make sure.
I think it's this one. Is that what I think that was the one.
Yeah, so go ahead and do an investigation.
And I'm kind of going to be like pressing my hands up against it, just kind of touch. Yeah, it's the wall.
You can tell that it's, now that he's pointed it out, that it's definitely like, it moves a little bit more than it should, but you can't find any like latch or lock or anything.
Yeah, it definitely moves, but I don't find a lock. And also I'm like 90 pounds, so I can't push my way through that.
No, rawr, rawr, rawr,
Yeah,
rawr.
maybe it needs like a blunt force.
Orsik cannonball.
Rawr.
I mean, we've got a bear.
That's true. We can always use it.
It's. Can we squeeze 3 bears into the small space so we can all push on the wall at the same time?
Barely.
Well, what's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me phrase it to you this way: what's the maximum number of bears we could get all up in this bitch?
I'll let you use all 3.
Oh, rawr. All right, then we're slamming jamming this wall down.
All right, give me 3 bears worth of strength checks. Also, Orsik, with your investigation roll from earlier, you find a large pile of rotting corpses.
Winner!
At least it wasn't a complete loss.
So you found many dismembered limbs and heads and intestines and entrails strewn about, and a lot of chunks with big pieces missing out of them with teeth marks on them. It's been glorious.
Excellent.
2 of your bears aren't very strong.
Well, 2 of them are just
Take
the
that
heads, so yeah, it's not great. It's not ideal.
Thank goodness for Battlestar Galactica there at the end. All right. So the final bear to throw its weight against the wall and push. With a creaking groan, the wall flexes inward and then breaks through, falling to the ground on the other side. And this is another instance where I don't have the dynamic lighting correct, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, but it was intentional this time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, rawr.
I didn't want it to be obvious. So you find yourself in a small room that you can see stuff. There's things.
Oh, rawr. Rawr, 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 rawr.
Guess who's through? Come on.
He says there's things.
There's
Alright, Orsik, holler if you need us. Oh boy.
Not
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna
into the
start-
darkness.
And I'll have started heading towards my teammates
Yeah,
as I found
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
Nothing but blood and guts.
yeah. You hear non-urgent roaring coming from here. Oh, rawr.
Ew.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Did you need your torch or something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I was just messing with it as you were shoving me in.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
So, you find yourselves in a small room, a hidden room behind that false wall, which contains a couple of chests, a couple of barrels, and a large hole in the floor leading deep into the ground.
Ooh.
Big hole.
Treasure.
Yes.
Hey, Oh, Orsik's already here? Sorry, I didn't see you under me.
That's okay. You probably smelt me.
For
that, I apologize.
tried not to. What's in the chests?
So,
Good thing they're unlocked.
They aren't locked.
If you search the chest, I'm not even going to bother locking them because what
Fine.
The defeated DM. What's the point?
Walk by.
I'll have to start locking every chest with like 40 locks. Like, all right, Whit, give me 40 of these. Oh, there's a nat one. You can't get into that one.
Oh, boom.
Then I call the bear brigade over. Break it down.
Open it up, Triceratops. All right. So searching the barrels and the chests in this room, you find. I'm just gonna paste this stuff here so you guys can distribute it as you wish. And for the record, this stuff was all available and on offer the first time you came through here. If you would happen to have found this room.
Oh, that surprises me.
Nah, they must have built a whole new room.
Only room. Prize room.
Yeah.
Guys.
That three-tailed thing looked like it was capable of this level of building.
How are we so bad about
concealing.
reading the treasure chambers?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I thought for sure too that like, oh look, dead end hallway, just 3 blocks long. They're gonna think that's suspicious. One of them will roll an investigation in here.
No, let's check it
Nope.
out.
One glance, moved on.
No, what are we, stupid? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is a lot of money.
1,000 copper. Or 2,000. Yeah, I guess you're right. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know exactly how much it is right now, because I can't really count that fast, but it's a lot.
24 gold worth of copper and 130 of silver is 154, plus 40 is 194.
Whoa, Fal Dune, you counted that money precisely and quickly.
Roar.
We got 3 bear heads.
Yeah, one to count
Oh,
the
yeah.
copper, one to count the
One.
silver, one for the... Come on, man.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was talking to somebody else.
I think we should split it up equally, you know, each head gets a share. Who's with me? I should have summoned the 1/4 CR
does-
creature so I can get 8 of them.
When does the spell end?
That's funny.
That's for 1 hour after casting. So
I-
probably by
yeah.
now, like
An
45
hour
minutes.
from now.
Sure, so we'll divvy it up, and then once your heads go away, we'll just re-divvy it up.
I don't know about that.
No big deal.
Looking for creatures that have multiple heads that he can polymorph into.
Just for the sake
Hydra.
of easiness, do we just want to put it in the general pool, the general fund?
I'm okay with that for the money.
Yeah,
An awful
that's
lot. That's probably gonna be a cart staple.
Yeah. Hang on, let me go to the bank of cart.
Yeah. Are we talking about bongo cart?
Yes.
Copper pieces. 2,417.
It appears to be, generations worth of accumulated hoardings from the goblins that lived in the cave.
That's so
A goblin
heavy.
college fund.
That is 76 pounds worth of coins.
Wow.
Good thing you got
Gosh
a cart.
dang.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cart is the best
If you all
investment.
want, you all can take a potion of healing, one for each of you. Because
will
I
take
haven't
you
really
on that
used
offer.
any in a little
Yeah.
while.
I'm gonna turn that down.
I personally have 3 of them unused. Does somebody want one of mine that I have and apparently never use? I'm willing to part with 1.
I am okay for now. As long as I have 1 on me, I feel happy.
Yeah, all of you
Alright.
get to see what the a bear shrugging looks like.
Which is tough with the 6 sets of shoulders. I'm sorry, 3 sets of shoulders.
They've got 3 heads, not 3 shoulders. Think, man.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How many
What
legs-
an idiot I
How
am.
many legs does Cerberus have? 4.
Good point.
Yeah, plus there's a good chance
th-
that you're going to be using most of those potions to revive me. So, thanks in
That's true, that's a
advance.
good point.
We would like you to
Perhaps-
have them on hand and ready.
Yeah.
Could we combine 3 of the potions to make a splash potion so we don't even have to dribble it down his throat?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Splash potion.
Just throw it at his face and hope some of it goes in his mouth.
There is some kind of alchemist stuff you can do in this, isn't there? That you can mix potions like that.
It's D&D. We can do whatever we like.
Oh, that's
Right?
true.
You can
Yeah.
come up with something.
Walk up to a god, ask it to defecate into a jar, and now that's some holy item that's it cures wounds on contact.
Holy shit. obviously.
Yeah. That's Holy shit.
Shouldn't. That's why we have to end the session, right?
Yep, that's where we end it. Right there. We can't top that.
We end on a dad joke and we're done, people.
Get out.
There's nowhere to go but down. We may as well just leave.
There's nowhere to go but dad.
apparently there actually are some crafting rules in Xanathar's guide that might lead into that. So I'll have to look those up.
It might be interesting, might be over the top. I could see it going both ways. I know I looked at like an alchemist class, and it was like sort of homebrew, sort of not. It was hard for me to follow. It was kind of like broken off into one of these, like almost like Curse of Strahd. You know, it was
Yeah.
like its own campaign. And when I tried even like learning about that, I was like, okay, it's beyond me.
I feel like crafting in 5e is not really that great.
It seems like they went more the route of like you get money and then use that. I mean, you could go any route you want, but it seems like the game kind of.
Yeah, and it takes forever, and you don't really get any good yields from it.
Right, like in the time it takes to like go out into the woods, find the stuff, come back, and find someone who's able to craft it into something useful. We may as well just like go to where the goblins are, kill them, take their money, and then buy one back in town.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
Loot the Goblin College Fund. And, yeah.
No college for you, Gabo.
I mean, the kids aren't going to school anyway. Like they don't need that anymore.
Kids are dead.
Right.
Ah, shit.
I wanna peer. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to peer into this hole real quick. How deep is it? And do I see anything?
So, scrolling. The hole appears to be a tunnel carved out of the rock. Give me an investigation. It heads down at an angle and is carved into like a relatively even set of steps on the way down. And it seems to your dwarven eyes to be a very recent addition.
Would my dwarven brain think that possibly this could have come from the Carrion?
You find it unlikely that the Carrion Crawler would carve stairs.
Oh, they're stairs.
I don't know. I think
yeah,
you could have done it.
Yeah, sorry. I think I said steps, but
Yeah.
it might not have come through.
Gotcha.
clearly.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Ooh, stairs. Okay.
Mm.
My next vote
Carved
is
tunnel.
if we decide to or if we do like a short rest or something, let's like push one of these boxes on top of that tunnel.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, not our worst idea.
Definitely not. So
I love
I think that's probably a good ending point for this session.
I agree.
If you guys are going to take a rest, I can move one of the boxes, and you can make a note so that we can take care of that next time we play.
Perfect.
I'm down for a short one at least. I mean, what do you guys think?
I think a short rest is good.
Let's just throw this chest in this hole. Here's a question. Was anyone else here when we put the mimic in the bag of holding and took it back to town? Because I don't think
wasn't.
any of you were in that campaign at that point.
I
I don't think so.
I vaguely remember that.
Would have been my-
I don't think, and then I think we probably all forgot about it, and nothing ever happened with it. Was that the campaign that I ran?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Because you told us, yeah, in my... I assume you guys have forgotten about the chest at this point, but it's in the bag of holding when you guys did that, and you took it back to town. And I was going through my notes, and I saw they have a mimic in the bag of holding in all caps and underline.
God, that's incredible.
I'm looking at my notes. I have the bag of holding. I don't see a reference to a mimic, though.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure it would have died by being in there for so long.
You guys forgot to give me food.
And we didn't really forget. We weren't aware in the first place.
Yeah, forgetting implies they knew.
Oh no.
Maybe. Yeah, because I don't see that.
It was...
Maybe it wasn't, I wonder if it wasn't a mimic.
I think it was. It was just very early. So I think we would have removed it at some point.
And I must have deleted the note about.
Was it this campaign?
No, it was the first one.
You don't have
So-
a bag of holding.
So Mark, the one that you, Melinda, me... No, I'm an idiot. You, me, Chris, and I'm incredibly sorry I can't remember your other coworker's name.
Yeah, it was Melinda. Yeah.
Oh, boom! I was totally right. Boom! I'm the
You had it
greatest.
right, yeah.
You and Melinda joined in because 3 other people dropped out of that campaign. So it was probably that campaign, but earlier than when you joined in.
Ah, I see. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a wild campaign too.
It was. That was a long time. I've been playing D&D a
Remember
long
when
time.
Chris like brutally murdered that little girl,
Oh God.
and then he like named an axe after her?
Named the axe after. What a decision.
Yeah, she was in the claws of like some kind of like a chitin warrior type thing, like a crab warrior or something. And he was like mercy kill and just aimed for the little girl instead of the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a wild
Jesus.
campaign.
He suffered for it later too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah, because he was a pal. Oh no, that was the new campaign. That was a new one. Well, he was a barbarian with me in that one. So we
Yeah.
were both kind of doing wild stuff. I had failed a roll on that like a nature check to harvest some kind of fang, and then I accidentally stung myself with this venom that turned my skin like translucent. so yeah, that was a. Oh yeah. Oh, and I got lied to about a magic ring. Thanks for that, Jacob.
It took so long for you to find out about
Still my
that, though.
favorite
So great. That was such an awesome arc.
I remember I was really happy. It was either the same session that Chris killed the little girl or the next session that I described the scene when like you guys got back to that town and someone had to tell the parents like what had happened to their daughter. And I described the scene and I think I put on the audio the audio clip that it was raining and there was like
It was so somber.
background and Chris said like, man, I actually feel terrible. Like I feel like I'm actually there and I feel terrible. Like, yes, I'm doing it right.
Mission accomplished.
Woo.
No, that was
Don't open the box, and then we open the box. Oh yeah, that was. Oh, I love it.
I hear Jacob was right about not opening the box.
I
Correct.
was so.
And he was like screaming at us like all campaign long, like don't open that box, like don't do it, seriously, don't do it. And then we basically aggro a whole town, and we're like, let's open the box now.
No. You say let's. You're throwing around the word let's. Open the box. We all said open the box. No. I believe what you mean is the other 3 people there who were dumb decided to open the box and not Jacob.
Were we recording things at that point? We could probably go back and watch that.
You probably
Check the tapes,
can
see
because
who was there.
That might be a weekend activity for me now because that's going to be a good. Yeah, that's going to
I
be a good
think
rewatch.
if you go to Roll20 to that campaign and you just like Command F and just search for the word box, I think you would find it.
You would find a lot of things if you searched box in that campaign.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Probably just the most recent one. I'm pretty sure it ends. There's no more reference to the box after, the one episode where it's opened and everyone dies. Sorry, not everyone. It only possessed Melinda, who then had to make a new character because hers got possessed by some kind of malevolent spirit.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Yeah, nothing like a good old player character death to up the ante.
You gotta learn somehow.
Right?
I think it was in February of 3 years ago. So
Yeah, wow.
February of 2018. It was about the time that you guys were there. Man.
Time flies, right? Doesn't it feel like just yesterday too? We were like all going to like Nashville, and it's like, whoa, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so much for Curse of Strahd. That never went anywhere.
Yeah. Hey, I still got my characters. Or if you ever want to jump back in, I know Melinda works at NASA now.
Holy
What?
shit.
What are you doing at
Yeah.
NASA? That's awesome.
Yeah, she's like I think a QA kind of in between. She does a lot. I just caught up with her the other day. She's doing really good though. Just really busy. And I haven't heard much from Chris. I don't think he transferred over with my business, so he might have stayed on like our enterprise business instead of my business is called Health Information Management, and so I think he might have stayed doing some support work over there. But otherwise, everybody's doing good. They're just busy.
Oh, that's good to hear in 2021.
Yes, yeah. For a while, I didn't hear from Melinda, and I'm like, oh god, I hope the COVID didn't strike. But nope, everybody's good.
It looks like we started videos in August of 2017, so we would definitely have that one on video. And good God, this is a huge thread of videos.
Sorry.
No way, dude. I love it. Thank you for doing that.
So it's 43 sessions on video for that one. Love it. Well, this has been fun. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to check the calendar. I should be available for next week.
Alright, I'll be here.
Should be as well.
I might have to put a maybe in it for me.
The dog may
I
come back. Okay.
Should know more by next week.
Okay, no worries. Just let us know.
Absolutely, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
I think you should worry a little bit. I don't know how comfortable you should be.
Always worry, okay? Always be suspicious.
Never stop stressing.
There you go. That's the
Never
spirit.
stop stressing. I want that like on a cross stitch.
Family motto. Never stop stressing.
Family words.
All right. Well, love you guys. Everybody take care, and hopefully we'll see everybody next week, and we'll pick this up and see where that tunnel goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good week, guys.
You too. Take care.
See you soon.
Bye.
Be well.